coming circling around you this week. What have we got for the lovely Taurians, please? What messages have we got for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And I had that song in my head for you when I started this reading, and it was working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. So you're working 9 till 5, quite busy. Okay, you've been working quite busy and doing a lot of late. So your energies, okay, are portraying to me that you are sort of doing a lot of work and being at work as well, and not having a lot of free time for yourself. And the energy that comes in for you at the start then is the observer, okay? And it's like to say, it's observing the moon, as in you're not getting enough sleep. Because I felt like you're working and working around the clock. It's like to say, you know, observe the fact that you are sort of running on empty at the minute, Taurus, whoever I'm picking up with. Let's just clarify this energy card and open it up a little bit more for Taurus. And we have here the land between. And the land between is, I feel here, it's sort of the land between sleep and the land between work. So you've got to get the balance right this week, because I do feel that some of you have lost touch of getting what is, you know, you need to make sure you're getting your sleep as much as you can, because I feel whoever I'm picking up with on the Taurians on this reading, you are sort of lands between sleep and your day-to-day job, okay? And you've got to meet it in the middle somewhere, hence this card here. It's like you've got to meet this happy medium of the lands between sleep and what you are dealing with on a daily basis, okay? So let's open it up a little bit more for you then, Taurus, and get some more clarity on this reading for you, okay? So what else have we got going on for Taurus? If we can clarify the land between. I also feel like you could be distancing yourself from somebody as well this week. This could be obviously on a romantic side of things, where you just feel like you need space away from somebody. I'm going to go with that one there. And we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands energy shows up for you, saying this is how you are feeling. You want to sit in your own space. You want to feel freedom as well, Taurus. And you want to shine the light. There's something that's going to be illuminated for you this week in a really good sense. So the light is going to be shone on a subject. The light is going to be shone on a subject for you this week that is going to bring in really good positive news, because I look at the cat here. So how I portray this is you have been sitting and waiting, hearing on some information. Okay, so it's going to be illuminated this week, as in the universe is bringing that in for you, whatever you have been waiting to hear about. So let's open that up a little bit more and find out what that could be. So I'm just going to pull out another Colette Baron Reid card for you, because I feel like I want to clarify this one. So can we clarify the Queen of Wands? Those all dropped out, so I'm going to go with what they're trying to tell me the story for you. We have soulmates here, okay? So the light could be on a subject this week, as you have this realisation that there is somebody around you because of the land between. It could be that you have someone around you that you don't see very often, but then you feel with the communication there is a soulmate connection. Again, that's not going to resonate with all of you, but I'm just picking up with what they are trying to portray on these readings for you. We have Treasure Island, okay? Treasure Island here. And this is about slow moving energies. And the treasure chest that lies upon the back of this turtle is releasing love hearts. Okay, so this is tying in here So we've got a situation where I feel there's a connection with somebody, where there's a distance between you. So this could be a long distance relationship even, but your emotional connection kicks in this week, where you either could be missing their energy. It's like, I feel like a separation. It's like soulmates who have been together of late, but now there's this separation. And whether this is to do with a work ethic, where this has come in to split you apart for a time period, okay? But it's saying here that we've got regeneration. So it could be to the fact that I've got soulmates who've been apart for a while and then they reconnect, or it's soulmates who've been together for a while and then it's a parting. So whichever you read this is how these cards are going to portray for you, Taurus. But the regeneration here, then it's as though I feel more targeted for those who haven't been in touch with their soulmate for a while. And it's like that new birth of energy comes into the mix. And because you can now interact with them, or you can see them, then this brings in new life. Okay, so I do feel like there's new life being injected into a soulmate situation. I also look at it as well as following your dreams and following your destiny in a way, Taurus. Following your wishes, your deep wished desires, because it's like you've put foundations down, you've put roots down, and nothing has been happening. So this could be on a job front, it could be on a romantic, it could be a situation where you felt as though there was no more life left into it. But it's saying this week there's a connection. And you know, soulmates, like with twin flames, they call them runners, don't they? So I feel like I'm dealing with somebody here who was a runner to you, Taurus, or you was a runner to them. But there's this reconnection with a soulmate coming back in this week, because I look at the land between, so there's been some distance for a while, whether that's via you or them. But it's like they come back into your energy field, and it's like you light up their life and they light up yours, and this is an acceptance. So this is to say something is coming back around. Something is coming back around, and it's sort of opening all that love and affection again. So again, that's quite deep, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. So let's have a look what is troubling you in your inner psyche. What are you hiding from people? So let's dig a little bit deeper, Taurus. Wow, this is quite an in-depth reading for you this week. So what else have you got, please, for Taurus? The child I was meant to be. Okay, the child I was meant to be. So there's these deep inner struggles here going on with you as well this week. Sometimes I feel the Taurus energy throws themselves into work in order to block things out. Okay, and it's saying here again, you're being your own judge and jury this week, of thinking that you are failing the person you are. You're failing yourself in certain situations. So we've got this quite, hence the turtle treasure island here. It's like a very deep, sensitive energy that you are sort of battling with. I want to say battling with your inner energies. So if the universe could take a photograph of you this week, they would portray this one here. And I always look at that as Merlin, as though you are the alchemists. You are in charge of changing your energy, your environment to how it suits you. And troubled minds as well, because I always look at like the pin through the side of the head here, and I always look at it like some of you could be suffering with headaches, migraines as well, and it's just trying to get clarity on certain situations as well for you, Taurus, this week. And it's saying, but you are the magician to your own destiny. And you've got to quieten the mind this week, Taurus. You've got to quieten the mind, because it's just, I want to say it's like a torturous energy as well for some of you. So this could be to do with that soulmate reconnecting, where you think to yourself, oh gosh, you know, because there was so much heartache in the past that could have been unlocked. And it's saying, do I really want to revisit that situation? So I do feel it's quite a troublesome energy that is sort of coming in, because I do think it's going to come in quick, and it's like that bolt of lightning, okay, energy that comes in for you, Taurus. So let's get the animal spirit cards and just see what's coming out for you in the animal spirits. So what have we got going on for Taurus, please? Taurus, and we have the peacock and the lamb. I'm taking you as the lamb, which is the alchemical sign of earth, and the person that you are dealing with or the situation is the peacock. So, my lovelies, the lamb is the vulnerability side, and this is your energy, because this person who is coming back in, and they are going to be coming back in, they will make you feel vulnerable. They will make you feel, do I really want to open that Pandora's box again? Because I feel whoever I'm dealing with here, as though there was as much love and everything else with this soulmate connection, there was heartache, and one of you did run, but there was a runner on this. So, but this is the person's energy. It's as though they come back in as big and as brash as ever, and you know, they're there to bring colour back into your world, but you are very, very vulnerable and reluctant to do so. If it's not to do with a romantic, then it's saying this week you could be dealing with situations, legalities, and I take the peacock energy as the legalities, and you are feeling vulnerable, as in, will I win this case? Will I win this situation? Will I win getting custody over my children? I feel that kind of energy as well for some of you. So again, these are the kind of energies that we are looking at. So let's have a look what's coming out at the end of the week for you. So I'll just grab these cards. What else have we got coming in now for the end of the week for Taurus, going out into the following week? What have we got for Taurus? Card for Taurus. And we have the Hangman. So it just portrays this situation. I feel this message here, I did have on the general, where I felt at the very start, some of you are working the 9 till 5 to block things out, because that's the way you deal with things, Taurus, in throwing yourself into your work, so you can just block anything emotional that is troubling you. But then the majority of this reading, I feel, is to do with somebody who's dealing with a soulmate connection, where there was a runner, and this person is going to communicate, or has just recently communicated with you, and you are on this hangman energy of, do I fall again for this situation? Because it was complex, and as much as I love the person, it's as though there's a third element involved in here, and it, you know, you're thinking, do I really want to put myself in that vulnerable situation yet again? So let's have a look what the universe's take on it is again, with the cards, if they could take a photograph. What is your spin on this? Oh, and they just definitely wanted that throwing out. So we have here, wow, big decisions to be made. Okay, big decisions to be made. I'll just hold this card up here. We have end of a chapter, start of a new one. So you thinking something was, you'd wrote somebody out your life, you'd written off a certain thing, you'd never thought you was going to revisit. But the book's opened again. There's a final chapter to be written on this situation. Okay, whoever I'm picking up with on Taurus. You hide a lot and you've masked a lot. Hence why we've got the mask on this person here. And you have been in a situation where you do feel quite happy and grounded and rooted, if it's on this romantic situation. But then it's, do I unlock the past? Okay, do I unlock the door of this past soulmate connection to come back in, to rewrite another final ending? Because you thought there was an ending, or the other party thought there was an ending, but it's saying here there isn't, and there's another final chapter to be written. So that is quite a deep message for some of you, okay? So I'm just going to pick out one more card to see what's coming in for the following week. So Taurus, what have we got for you for the start of next week? Just a little teaser for the energies. And we have here, oh my goodness me. My goodness me, Taurus. Loyal heart. It's a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. It was written in the stars, okay? It was written the land between. It doesn't matter how far you've parted, how long for. It's destined for this to come back in. So this is a really key message for some of you out there. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's just saying here, this connection's meant to be. They are meant to return, and there is meant to be a final chapter rewritten. So my lovely Taurians, I hope you can take some of that on board, and I will look forward to reading to you next week. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.